Imagine Dragons is coming out with a new album. The last one wasn't super successful or super popular with all of their fans, but I mean, it did fine. But songs like Thunder were divisive. Is it good? Is it really annoying? Well, they've got another album coming out, and I wanted to go ahead and give 3 suggestions to Imagine Dragons about how they can up their lyric game. Particularly in a way that I think some of their dedicated fans, not just everybody listening to the top 10, will really appreciate. And let's go. Hey everybody, I'm Clifford Stummy, the Pop Song Professor. Welcome to my channel where we make English class awesome by explaining and sometimes roasting song lyrics on school days. Today we are talking about 3 ways that Imagine Dragons can up their lyric game from Evolve. And I'd like to start by saying that I am a pretty big Imagine Dragons fan. I loved Night Visions and I thought Smoke Plus Mirrors was pretty great too, but I didn't really like Evolve all that much. Not a bad album, it just didn't like, you know, punch me. You know, I wasn't like, wow, that's wow. I was more like, okay, not bad. Though I will say that I thought Next to Me, Believer, and I'll Make It Up to You all had some really solid lyrics, and I really liked those songs, and I thought that the lyrics that were written there showed a lot of skill. But there were a few songs that I thought could be better. Let me show you. Tip number 1. Cut the cliches. I thought their song I Don't Know Why was kind of boring and kind of vague. It was full of a lot of cliches instead of getting really powerful with what Dan Reynolds was saying. We could be strangers in the night. We could be passing in the shadows. When we're caught in the headlights, we could be faces in the crowd, trading the truth in for a lie. And there was just nothing solid to grab onto in the song. I mean, what does we could be strangers in the night even have to do with Dan Reynolds anyway? Tell us what you really mean, Dan. You've got awesome things to say. Give us something that's more true to who you are. Number 2, I could do with a fewer songs about rising to the top and trying to be all I can be and just going for it. Sure, they make great like halftime songs and concert songs and car commercial songs, but I really want to know about more of you. Dan, there's a lot to you and your drive is super impressive, but I'd really like to just get to know you better. I get that you're the Thunder and that you're gonna rise up whatever it takes, but I really want to hear more about you. But please do not stop writing bridges like the one in Whatever It Takes. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system, a catastrophe, and yet a masterpiece, and yet I'm half diseased. When I am deceased, at least I'll go down to the grave and die happily. Ooh. And finally, avoid bland relationship songs. I get it that there's heartbreak and I get it that there's love, but when you wrote about love and Next to Me, I thought that was really good. You talked about the living room and the cigarettes and the overdue bills and all these like specifics that I was like, wow, that's a story that I'm actually being told. But when you sing about it and Walking the Wire or Start Over, I don't know, there's something missing. Do you know the line that I'd walk for you? We could turn around and we could give it up, but we'll take what comes, take what comes. There's a storm raging against them. They're afraid of falling. If you're afraid of falling, then don't look down. But we took the step, oh, we took the leap. I wanna hear about your true, honest, personal experiences. And this might be a true, honest, personal experience, but I couldn't really tell that it was about you. You're a really good songwriter and you're a really cool person, and I would love to hear more. And just to show that I'm not being cliched or vague either, you're not just cool, you're a strong, charismatic person with a lot to say. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to learn how to write better song lyrics, check out my Patreon in the link down below. There's a community of people who like critiquing each other's lyrics, giving helpful advice, and talking about what people did well and what they could improve. There's a really fun. We talk about song lyrics, we talk about 21 Pilots, all sorts of stuff. I want you to be part of the community because it's just fun, and I 100% believe it will be worth your time. Check out the description down below. I'll talk to you soon.